no one in the Vocaloid fandom seems to want to address the bruised and battered elephant in the room concerning the song is somewhat unnerving, but we'll talk about it later.
私の恋を悲劇のジュリエットにしないでここから連れ出してそんな気分よパパとママにおやすみなさいせいぜい夢を見なさい大人はもう寝る時間よ世界に僕のキャラメル恥じらいに素足を絡める今夜はどこまでいけるの噛みつかないで優しくして苦いものはまだ嫌いなのママの作るお菓子ばかり食べたせいね知らないことがあるのならば知りたいと思う普通でしょ全部見せてよあなたにならば見せてあげる私のずっと恋しくて死んで汗抜くだけでかけてゆくわ魔法よ誓い求めてよ悪い人に邪魔されちゃうわ逃げ出したいのジュリエットでもその名前で呼ばないでそうよね結ばれなくちゃねそうじゃないと苦しくないわね私と生きてくれる旅をして仲いますからいい子になるよきっと明日から今だけ私を許して黒いレースの境界線守る人は今日はいません超えたらどこまでいけるの噛みつくほどに痛いほどに好きになってたのは私でしょパパはでもねあなたのこと嫌いみたい私のためと差し出す手に握ってる空は首輪でしょ連れ出してよ私のロムを知れるほど遠くへさまに響くシンデレラガラスの靴は置いてゆくわだからね早く見つけてね悪い夢に散らかれちゃうわきっとあの子もそうだった落としたなんて嘘をついたそうよね私も同じよだってもっと愛されたいわほら私はここにいるよ私はこの頃そっと覗いてみませんか欲しいものだけ溢れ返っていませんかまだ別腹よもっともっとぎゅっと詰め込んでいっそあなたの居場所までも埋めてしまおうかでもそれじゃ意味ないよ大きな箱より小さな箱にしな箱より小さしこの幸せはじゃ私にあなたに変われちゃうわでも私より欲張りなでも私より欲張りなそのままじゃね今やどうしたのは昨日までした嘘つきすぎたシンデレラ狼に食べられたらしいどうしようこのままじゃ私もいつかは食べられちゃうわその前に助けに来てね
On April 5th of 2009, producer Doriko gave us the song Romeo and Cinderella, or if you're in Japan, Romeo to Cinderella. And in my time in the Vocaloid fandom, I have seen this song touted as so romantic, so sweet, so intense, yet no one seems to talk about the main thing, that it's a song about an abusive relationship. Jeez, you think that would be the first bullet point in the installation of any wiki, but no one wants to address this fact. So, what is the story of this song originally performed by Hatsune Miku? Well, it's about this high school girl, presumably only 16, who is in love with this older adult guy she meets, adult, college student, whatever. You're still too old for this girl. And she lies about her age just to be with him, and her parents obviously look down upon the relationship, but he convinces her, oh, they're just jealous. They're just jealous of what we have. They don't know the true love that we have. And so she goes along with it, and she's just going along with him, lying about her age, him talking her into doing stuff that obviously 16-year-olds shouldn't be doing, but she still goes along with it, even when his words and physical actions turn abusive and controlling what she eats, the apples, what she wears, the skimpy lingerie, to the point that, one day it gets to the point that, hey, he wants to have sex. He's going to force her to have sex, and she's even saying, can you please slow it down a bit? I'm inexperienced. I told you this, but obviously he doesn't listen, so he basically rapes her. I'm not even sugarcoating it. He rapes her. And, thanks to the person who did this promotional video, because this is the most legitimate incarnation of the song that I've seen so far. He rapes her. She ends up pregnant. Yeah, we don't need to go into too much detail about what that swirly white line and those fleshy pink tube scenes were, but yeah, he rapes her. She ends up getting pregnant. So not only would you go to jail for statutory rape, you should be going to jail, sir. But of course you're not, because she sees it as he loves her. He wouldn't do this with anyone he doesn't love, or who he doesn't love, and it's only near the end of the song where we hear all the hints that, okay, yeah, he's been abusing you physically and mentally, telling her lies, the infamous, my mom and my daddy don't care about me. Yeah, and it's only near the end, at the really final line lyric of the song, that it clicks in her head, wait, I've done something horrible, can someone please come and save me from this relationship that I put myself into? I have trapped myself in here. And yeah, that's the story, as short and succinct as I can make it. But yeah, no one seems to want to talk about that. They just talk about it's so decadent romance, Cinderella and Romeo, and no! Heck, it's even in the title, you can see that the character that Miku portrays in the song desperately wants to push any semblances of abuse out the window, which is why the song isn't just called Romeo and Juliet, because that portrays a tragedy. She said Romeo and Cinderella because even though the Romeo element can still equal tragedy, Cinderella had a happy ending. I'll have one too, but really, you won't. Seriously, if you are, or if you know anyone who is in a relationship like this song portrays, get help! I'm sorry about the tangent, it's just no one talks about that in the Vocaloid community. The song in itself is really good for the story that it's trying to tell, and I especially like people covering the song. I mean, Miku is good, but much like, well, hell, a lot of songs that I've covered, it goes better with the human voice. This promotional video, God tier, thank you person who made it. You're one of the few people who at least tries to get a little bit of the true story of this song out, so you have my utmost respect for that. And yeah, this has been Month of Vocaloid All-Star Week with Romeo and Cinderella. I will see you all in the next video for another song that you all have been hounding me down to do.